Great job, Amelia. So experiences do define us, whether it is hunting or dump picking. But there are also other experiences that might define us as well, and define us in a way that might not be welcome. Joey's going to talk about one of those very difficult experiences and how a particular place and a few particular people helped him to overcome how that experience affected him. Joey?
Thank you, Mr. Driscoll. When I'm seen walking through the hallways of NYA, there's a good chance my shirt is untucked and I don't have a belt on. Even though I've been going here for most of my high school career, I still really haven't mastered the dress code. Aside from small things like this, high school has been a time of personal growth for me. The person standing up here today is totally different than the person I was 4 years ago. Halfway through freshman year, I switched to NYA from another school. For many people, they go to NYA for the education or the hockey program. As much as I want to say I transferred here for the more challenging education, people who know me know that's not true. To be honest, I came to NYA because I had nowhere else to go. In my mind, NYA was an escape. For most of middle school and the first part of freshman year at my old school, school was terrible. I never had any success making good friends with any of the other kids. Maybe it's just because I was the new kid, or maybe I'm just weird, but I became the kid everyone made fun of at school. At the beginning, I tried to go along with the jokes, but after a time, it started to get to me. In my mind, it seemed like everyone was teaming up against me, and it was their goal to make fun of me. For a period of time, the trend was to say, "Shut up, Joey," whenever possible. From that point on, about half the things I said during school were followed up with, "Shut up." Although this seems like a dumb little joke a typical middle school boy would think of, after months of this, it really started affecting me. I started to question if anything I said even mattered, or if they actually meant it or not. This led to me talking less and less in school. Unfortunately, saying less didn't help my situation at all. Every day at lunch or at recess, someone would get my attention with, "Hey, Joey." But right when I responded with, "What?" they interrupted with the familiar, "Shut up, Joey." During this time, I started seriously questioning myself. I started constantly trying to find out what I was doing wrong, what I could do to fit in. Whatever self-confidence I had in me was steadily decreasing until it reached the point where I thought all the kids were right about me with the things they said. Over time, I started to hate school. In the morning, every day I felt sick walking into the school building. I gave up sitting with other kids, so I started eating lunch alone in my next period class, pretending to be working on something. I started to dread even seeing or walking by certain kids in the hallway, because how paranoid I was they made fun of me. After isolating myself from most social activity, I stopped caring enough even to get my homework done, and overall didn't care about anything. Toward the end, I even refused to go to school because of how terrible each day was. Although I didn't have any friends at school, I still had my mom. During that time, she was the only person in my world who I trusted talking to, and was the only person I considered my friend. I remember her putting all of her time and effort into worrying about me, and trying to make my life better. The result of this was the idea to change schools. We talked about a couple, but NYA was the only one I was interested in, and that's only because I knew a couple of the students there. After spending countless days at home refusing to get up and go to school, I realized moving to NYA couldn't make things any worse. So right before winter break of freshman year, I decided to apply to NYA for the second semester. Every night I worried about not getting in because of my grades, or what I would do if I didn't get in. To my surprise, under the Christmas tree that year was my acceptance to NYA, and ironically, a whole bunch of dress clothes. I was both excited and nervous about the change. I viewed NYA as a fresh start for me, and looking back, that's exactly what I needed. During my first year at NYA, I didn't go about making friends the best way. But the fact that I made friends was more than enough for me and my parents. I quickly adopted the role as class clown freshman year. Any chance I found to make people laugh, I did, even at my own expense. This resulted in me making a fool out of myself for the rest of the year. My grades were below average, and I developed a reputation of being stupid and goofy. But for some reason I made friends this way, which was enough for me. Even though today I still say dumb things, it's not to gain the approval of my classmates. It's because I have the confidence here to be myself. Over the years at NYA, I've gotten to know everyone in my class pretty well. I've made many friends here, and not just by being dumb around them. And not to sound lame, but now my mom is my only friend. Besides friendships, my years at NYA have opened up many opportunities for me that I never would have had if I stayed at my previous school. One of the best things that NYA did for me was reignite my love for sports. The combination of being slow and small ruined sports for me at my previous school, which was very competitive. I never got to play and never really developed that competitive drive coaches want. At NYA, I like to say I'm a major part of each team I play on. Until coming to NYA, I barely got to play for my previous school in soccer or baseball. Here, along with actually getting to enjoy the sport, I found my love for basketball. At the beginning, I simply played because of the 3-sport requirement, but over time, I grew to love the sport, and you've probably seen me or my friends gross and sweaty after break because we've been playing basketball. Over the course of my high school experience, I've met a few people who have really changed my life and who really care about me. When I first met my advisor, I thought she was strict and I thought she got on me about missing work way too much. Over time, I've come to realize and appreciate the things she has done for me. She helped me stay on track academically as much as she could. Her strictness was just her way of caring how I did. Miss Hogan is one of the main reasons I'm where I am today. My mom has always been the person I admire most, and is my role model. I wouldn't be standing here giving this speech if it wasn't for her. She's put so much time, money, and effort into supporting me, and I will always love her for that. For many years of my life, she's been my best friend when no one else would. Even though it sounds lame to be best friends with your mom, I'm so grateful for our relationship and wouldn't change it for anything. Going into freshman year, my dad wrote me a letter. I don't know if he remembers writing it, but I've kept it. It's been more important for me than he probably intended. In this letter, he explained to me about growing up, provided me with genuine advice on life in general, and gave me confidence that I would have a bright future. At the end, he wrote, I have the utmost confidence in you that you will find your way, that the recent obstacles that you had to endure will eventually subside, and you have a very bright future ahead of you. Always remember, perseverance is the secret of all triumphs. At the time, I didn't understand what the last part meant, but reading years later, I now understand what he meant, and I'm so glad I do. His words remain very special to me, even though he probably doesn't know it. NYA and the people close to me have changed my life so much. Even though I forgot about most days, or couldn't manage to pass one of the 2 Spanish classes, high school at NYA has been one of the best things in my life. During my time here, I never learned good study habits or how to be organized, but I did learn how to be confident and really come out of my personal shell. Without the important people in my life and NYA, I really don't know where I'd be right now. But here, now, I know where I am, and I know who I am. Thank you.